Good morning, Porch Chronicles. How y'all doing out there? So, my son texted me early this morning because he had an incident at his job. So, he, my son, always has had a real short temper or fuse. Like, if you come at him, he ain't even gonna think about it. He just gonna come back at you. So, and he doesn't care what it pertains to. But since he has learned to sit back and be conscious about his moves, he avoided some conflict today. So he texted me and was like, no, he called me. He was like, look, it was early. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? So he's like, look, let me just tell you what happened. I was like, okay, cool. He pulled into the parking lot, and some dude he never seen before met him at the elevator and was like, you need to stop driving your car so fast in the parking lot, blah, blah, blah. And Marco was like, oh, okay. Because he said he'd never seen him before. And he just rushed to his face and got in his face and was like this, that, and the third. And Marco was like, oh, okay. Now, that's not the child that I raised. That's the child that has become because of the healing process he's allowing in his life and starting to think about stuff. So then he was like, the man got real snappy with Marco, and Marco said, okay. He was like, who do you think you are? And who do you work under? And blah, blah, blah. He was just going in on my son. And who you getting smart? When my son was like, I didn't get smart. I said, okay, so you saying I was driving too fast in the parking lot. And he was like, who you work under? And I'm going to get you fired today. All of this. And my son was like, I never even seen this man before. And I was like, was you driving fast? He was like, I don't think so. I drive that way every morning. I said, well, maybe you just need to be more conscious of how fast you drive. And he was like, I mean, I considered that when he said it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, let's just pray over the situation that happened, because you don't know if he has power, because he was talking to my son like, I got power to get rid of you and you're going to be gone after the day and blah, blah, blah. So he emailed the person he said he was under. And that person asked DeMarco what had happened, and my son told him everything. And that man got in trouble for confronting my son. My son didn't do anything to him. And what he did say to my son was like, okay, you feel like that was too fast. I understand. Never confronted, never. Now, the old DeMarco, oh, he would have lit into that dude just for jumping in his space like he did and confronting him with no reason. My son would have been like, who the blah, blah. My son would have cussed him out for filth. Do you hear me? And if he was somebody who had ranking in that place, he would have gotten in trouble because of the disrespect he gave back. I am so proud of him. Y'all don't know. My son lost his job because of his mouth when we was at Home Depot. He has learned so much from then on. He was like, but he already said once he lost his job that one time from getting angry and talking out of turn, he said that'll never happen to him again. Ain't nobody gonna take no paycheck away from him for running his mouth. And that's when he wasn't conscious. He ain't stupid. But yeah, I am proud of my child. But he has learned. He is just like me. That boy is like me. I have to talk about stuff when I go through it. I have to get it off of me. I have to pray about it. Because if I don't, it doesn't go away. And he's exactly like me. And now we're understanding our patterns and what we have to do to be safe. I encourage you, Porch Chronicles. It's okay to defend yourself, but at what cost? That's what me and my son had to learn. We had to grow up. We had to get emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means sitting and thinking about something before you just pop off and do it. I love you, Porch Chronicles.